near him for you. He talks quietly. I swear, you'll wanna. I'm gonna help you out. You'll be great.
So you'll be loud enough without the tape recorder.
Yeah, I'm the tape recorder wrangler. There you go, darling. And away you go. Yeah, but I'll get there.
I project.
I project with the Children's Theatre. And go.
Is this your first Comic-Con for either of you?
Yeah.
So do you have any idea what's going to happen in an hour from now when it's nuts downstairs?
We were told a football field of 6,000 people.
Are you excited or nervous?
I don't know.
Anticipatory?
I can't even answer like the most basic fundamental questions.
So put him down for nervous.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. That's nerves. I just think I'm kind of incapable. I don't know. And it's just gonna. I don't know. I'm just worried it's gonna be an embarrassment.
They'll probably love everything you say, so don't worry.
It does come though. Twilight comes with a built-in fan base for the books, and so you do have this. We've had this whole thing behind you where you're just like you don't want to get it wrong because you don't want to upset people and you don't want to upset what's already pre-existing in their imaginations, you know, and you don't want to ruin the movie, so you just ruin the suspense for them. Yeah. We're all wondering how do you
Like what? Like that?
Yeah, I watched it happen this morning.
You just don't watch it ever. It's easy.
Okay. I'm going to sell you that actually.
Avoid
It's a bizarre ritual. He runs his hands through it and it goes
shut up.
First it's like mohawk, and then it's like side. It's sculpted.
It's not sculpted.
You wish it was sculpted.
So now the obvious question is ask, did you two feel chemistry? But obviously, it was chemistry.
Yeah, we all
We're
had
not even supposed to.
No. We hate each other in the film. But no, we all had a really good time. The cast is all really close in age. So we just sort of all showed up in Portland. We were like, yeah, Twilight, what's up? Let's go for dinner. Let's hang. It was kind of like this amazing experience like that. Yeah, we got lucky.
Hard to kind of get over that camaraderie once you have time to like hate each other.
No, but I think we all took it. Well, there were less group dinners once we started.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, there aren't too many scenes where we're like actually. There's only one scene where we can actually confront each other.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the nomadic vampires, which Rachelle is one of. Like, they kind of wander around being nomadic, like, kind of most of the time.
Yeah, we're sort of always just a few steps behind.
Yeah.
So you would think we worked together a lot, but actually it would be they would film something and then we would film a scene where we were like just behind them. So.
It's a much better description than saying wandering around being nomadic.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I clean that up a little.
Robert, I wanted to ask you about emphasize a lot. How did you decide what you do?
Yeah, I mean, he's very like direct in his speech, and I kind of tried to speak quite slowly and just. I don't know. It's kind of, and it's from Chicago as well, but it's an old-fashioned. I thought maybe he'd have like kind of old-fashioned American accent, and so I did that. I did a couple of other things. I just tried to make it sound like as smooth as I possibly could, because it's kind of constantly emphasizing like sort of elegant speech patterns and stuff. I hope it sounds like that. I don't know.
What was your favorite special effect to do? Or you're playing super human beings. What was your favorite activity?
What's my favorite activity? I liked there was a part, and it's a big fight, which I think they're playing in the scene today, where I get my head hit into a wall. Like it's supposed to be super hard, and like the pillar starts falling down and stuff. And it was quite cool. Like when someone can hit you as hard as they can into a wall, and the whole thing falls down, it just doesn't hurt at all. Like I mean, that was quite fun. That's not really a stunt though. just getting hit.
I liked when I slammed my head into the wall. But we got to do, Cam and Eddie and I got to do this thing called the Magic Carpet, which is if you can imagine like an enormous piece, a 30-foot piece of plexiglass on the ground, and you walk on it while it's being pulled at 15, 20 miles an hour by a winch, and so the ground underneath you is literally moving at top speed, and you're walking in slow motion. And so because they didn't want to do CGI for us to be looking like we moved inhumanly, they wanted to try and get an effect. And so we had a full day of learning literally how to walk. First you start on your knees, and then you stand a little more with a rope, and then you let go, literally have to walk all over again on this thing, and then the effect, it makes it look like you're walking at 30 miles an hour when all you're doing is taking single steps. And that was a pretty cool thing to get to learn how to do. Yeah.
Speaking of effects, have you seen any of the sparkle dazzle look yet?
No, I'm really worried about that. Well, I'm not worried about it, but I mean that's kind of the big part of the big reveal. And I know I have no idea. I mean, I know it's almost impossible to do it as well without making it look kind of cheesy. And so I think that there's a company who's been working on it. I can't remember what the company's called. But they've been working on it for like months doing this, and it's just one scene where it comes out, and it's like. I know, I think it's very difficult. We did about 40 makeup tests to get stuff.
That's what's happening.
Yeah, it's everything was so hard. I mean, they tried we did these little things with like kind of flakes of salt and stuff, and we mixed with glue and all these things. Like it was just disgusting. So many poor like ADs on the set had to keep having makeup tests. And this one guy, this bald guy, like had his whole head painted blue. Like the guy kind of had an accident and just ended up with this blue head, and he couldn't get it off for like 4 days.
It's a great photo of him in the trailer.
Yeah, he just says he's part of the Blue Man group. It's like, I don't know, but I mean, I'm quite interested to see what it looks like. I just have no idea how they're going to do it.
Do you get to hang out with the Team Edward, Team Jacob? Do you hang out outside of the set with any of the cast members? Because if you guys were having dinner together, people would go nuts.
Well, Taylor wasn't there for that long. Because he's only in like, a small part of this one series. But hang out with him a bit. I mean, he was shooting. I think he shot all this stuff like right towards the end of the movie. It was in like the last 2 weeks or something. So I didn't really hang out with him that much. But he is a cool guy though. So I guess I could maybe.
Yeah, he's adorable.
Obviously, when you're in Harry Potter, here you are part of sorry guys. Here you are part of somebody else's big cult thing in a sense. And now you're the leading man in what could conceivably be the start of a whole new thing. I mean, did you give any thought to that at all? The fact that you're sort of
only now when people keep bringing it up, because I mean when it's just strange when I first went up for it, I didn't put the two things together at all. Like, I don't know why. It's kind of dumb of me not to, but I mean like now it's literally specifically done. So it's like the next Harry Potter, It's just really odd how that's happening.
Is that frightening at all, or do you not even think about it?
Yeah, I mean I guess it is. I mean I really went into it not knowing how big it was at all. At all. I just realised kind of halfway through shooting when like the crowds that came to the set like just got bigger and bigger and bigger. Literally like every day it doubled. Right.
Or when Kellen was like, there were girls can't do it until
On the first day there was no one, and then on the last day there were like 70 people waiting outside the set, and like they just all found out where it was and stuff, and it's really strange. And then we were shooting the stuff in the desert and somewhere in California, like literally in the middle of the desert, and then there's like 6 Twilight bombs.
There were pictures on the internet of the vans we were traveling in.
Yeah.
Like taken through car windshields. I saw one and it was like, and there was a thing that was like, Twilight cast in van. And you realize that somebody was driving behind you. Like, and it's just like, oh my god.
There are stalking laws, right?
Yeah. Cool. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.